I almost died from a pulmonary embolism several years ago when I received multiple blood clots in my lungs. Today I want to share my story with you as a content creator who also sits for long periods of time at the computer creating and editing YouTube videos so you can prevent blood clots happening to you. Every day I usually go for a run in the afternoon to clear my head, get some exercise, and get energized for the evening. On this day in 2015, I was running around the lake and was wondering why I was experiencing a shortness of breath and could hardly run. I was also experiencing a rapid heart rate and thought to myself, maybe I'm just experiencing this because it's so hot today. I kept running several days afterwards thinking that the shortness of breath and the rapid heart rate would disappear. When I got home, I googled some of my symptoms such as shortness of breath and rapid heart rate and discovered all kinds of conditions which got me worried. So I thought I'd better call my advice nurse. I called the advice nurse from Kaiser and explained the symptoms I was having, thinking that I'd probably come in after a few days, but she said I should come in right away. The doctor scanned my lungs and discovered I had multiple blood clots and was at risk of getting a pulmonary embolism. A pulmonary embolism is caused by a blood clot that travels from one of the deep veins in your legs to the lungs. In some cases, you can actually die from a pulmonary embolism, so I'm glad that I caught it early. After I was diagnosed for blood clots in the lungs, I was given blood thinners and taken by ambulance to the nearest hospital so my condition could be monitored. After being released from the hospital, I was put on blood thinners for several months, which means I had to be extra careful that I didn't fall down and scratch myself, otherwise I'd bleed to death. Fortunately, I returned to normal health within a few days. The funny thing was, when I started running again, every time I had some pain in my legs, I thought I was getting a blood clot. So how can you, as a content creator, prevent blood clots from happening to you when you spend hours in front of the computer creating and editing YouTube videos? Take lots of breaks throughout the day. I wear a Fitbit on my wrist that vibrates every hour to remind me to get up and move around. I also take a longer break every day to go for a run around my local lake or to bike the local trails. Let me ask you a question. What do you do to stay healthy each day? Post your answer in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too. Every few months, I'll take a mini vacation with my wife to visit the kids or go to the beach to enjoy swimming, surfing, and sunbathing. If you've experienced blood clots in the past, it's a good idea to wear compression socks if you're going on a long trip. For example, when I took a month-long trip to hike the trails in New Zealand, it took 18 hours to fly from Houston to Auckland, New Zealand. To prevent any blood clots from recurring again, I wore compression socks the whole way. Did you know that Grand Slam tennis star Serena Williams would often wear a life-saving anti-blood clot catsuit during her tennis matches to prevent blood clots? Here are my biggest takeaways from this experience. Live life till the fullest each day, stay healthy by taking lots of breaks, help others, and be grateful for all things. Channel not growing? Watch this video to discover the one most important thing you must do to get your channel growing again.